we detected 10,000 unusual options on Fluor Corporation today, August 16, and in this video, we will analyze this unusual options activity to understand what will happen to Fluor stock. FLR is the ticker symbol. Will it go up or down based on the unusual options activity? So let's get right to it. As you can see from the options time and sales for today, this was happening at 10:17, 29-second mark. There was actually 3 different options. So we have to take a look at all 3 to get a full understanding of what was going on. First up, August 18, 32.5 strike calls, 5,000 of them. So let's take a look at the August 18. There are 32.5 strike calls. We can see that the volume of 5,000 is right over here, and that there was an open interest of 9,000. That's why we believe this was most likely a closing order where they sold this 32.5 strike call and closed this trade by selling it, since it is expiring in 2 days. And then they took the credit that they received from selling this call and bought the September 15th, 30 days away. They bought the 35 strike calls and they sold the 37.5 strike calls, 10,000 of them. Notice that the 35 strike call is much greater than the open interest at the 35 strike call. And so as you can see now, by buying this call here and then selling the 37.5 strike call, this is a vertical call spread. And when you analyze this trade, you can see that this is going bullish as the price goes up on the x-axis. The profit loss line also goes up above 0 here, which signifies profit. Anything above is profit, anything below is a loss. And the other potential scenario, if it was not a call spread here, and notice here that there was 10,000 at the 37.5, it is possible that they had closed the 37.5 by selling this to close. And so then they bought the 35 to open. And what that would mean is that it's still a bullish trade because they're buying the call option on its own. As you can see, it's also bullish with a positive 43 delta, which is going long. So you can see that either of these strategies are all bullish. This one is 25 delta with a smaller, closer, less theta risk here, since this is closer to 0. When you have a call spread, when you have a call option on its own, there is a higher theta decay here, negative 2.2. So that is the difference. However, you get a larger delta, so you could be more profitable if the price does move up. So that is the difference between the two. And when we take a look at the value of the trade, since they paid $90 per trade here, if they had originally just bought the call option on its own, 90 times 10,000 would be a $900,000 trade. Okay, so that's the potential value of this bullish trade. If they had bought the 35 and sold the 37, that would be $90 subtracted by the $22 that they sold it for. So it's $68 for their vertical call spread. And then you would have to multiply by 10,000 again and that would give you $680,000 trade that is going bullish on Fluor. So as you can see here, after the recent earnings on August 4, it went up about close to 19.5% rally after earnings. And then it's come down since then, and now we are at a support level here, which could explain why potentially they are going long and bullish on this stock. Okay, so if you are not familiar with Fluor, this is a stock that is in the industrials, Fluor Corporation, and here is a brief description of what they do. They have been around since 2000. Okay, so they are in engineering, procurement, and construction, manufacturing, technologies for different sectors, including the federal agencies across the United States government with different departments here. Okay, so that is what we think of Fluor based on these unusual options. If you are interested in other stocks with unusual options that are valued higher than $1 million, since this one was less than $1 million, then consider joining our membership, where we share exclusive videos to our members whenever we detect unusual option activity higher than $1 million, when these investors that are much more wealthy, large institutions putting on trades, and we analyze them and we let our members know whether to go long on a stock or whether to short a stock. So by picking the right stocks and diversifying your portfolio, we can maximize our profits while reducing our risk. So if you're interested, hit the join button on our channel homepage to learn more on how you can join and gain immediate access to our stock picks. Take care and have a wonderful day.